What's up guys, Toned Up. So here's my 2000 Celica. It is at least 21 years old, and I believe the control arms, those original. So lately I noticed a lot of suspension noise from the front, and especially when I hit a bump or driving on a rough road, I can feel the vibration and the noise. About 2 years ago, I have replaced the linkages connected to the sway bar. I guess they could have gone bad too, but they seem like they're okay. So I purchased a pair of these lower control arm ball joints for about $20, and I believe the original is over 20 years old. I mean, it doesn't hurt to replace them. Let's go ahead and remove the ball joint. It's held together with 3 bolts on the bottom and 1 on top. You can use an impact driver or a breaker bar to loosen them up. You might have to turn the steering wheel so this way you can access the backside of the cotter pin to straighten it up. Now let's work on the top bolt. A lot of times you're not going to have a long wrench to do it. So what I did is I attached a piece of PVC pipe to it to extend it longer so I can have some leverage to turn the top nut. Now go ahead and loosen up the nut until it's flush with the bolt on top. Now I'm going to use a pry bar to separate the ball joint from the control arm. You will need this tool right here to remove the ball joint. If you don't have one, you can go down to your local auto parts store and get one or rent one. Continue tighten this bolt right here. You're going to hear a pop, and that's where the bolt going to separate from the wheel hub. If you want to keep the ball joint, go ahead and spray some extra penetrating fluid in there, so this way it will come out easier. In my case, I'm going to replace it, so I'm going to use a vice grip and hold on to the bolt so it won't spin. You could tell this one is bad. It shouldn't be that loose, and when you wiggle back and forth, you can hear the clunking noise. Here's a brand new one. I could barely wiggle it. Let's go ahead and put the dessert fitting in there and grease it up. The better way of installing it back together is mount the ball joint onto the control arm first. Ow. Yeah, be careful. Good thing is like not a lot of tension on here. Continue to tie up the castle nut. Figure out where the auto pin go into. And once you get the pin in there, like what I got right now, you gotta turn the steering wheel, line it up to get you to the other side so you can bend the cotter pin. That's it. I think it took me about 40 minutes to get both sides. I think most Toyota's vehicle, their control arms, if you want to replace the ball joint, I think they're similar to my Celica. So anyway, thanks for watching my video, and until next time.